Hello everyone and welcome back to Floyd's Fantastic Cars. Today I'm reviewing none other than the long-awaited Glow Racers. You know, the cars diecast that are famous for glowing in the dark. And at first it was kind of a question. Was it just a rumor about them actually glowing? Or do they really glow? Well, here's our answer. 3, 2, 1. Yep, it's proven that they do glow. Now, lights back. So, these cars have super cool designs, all of them. There are times where it's just like, oh yeah, it's like, oh yeah, McQueen barely got changed, Cruz kinda got changed, Mater looks bad, yeah, the other next gens got a little upgraded and that's it. Like, it never really looked this cool, especially in the dark. Well, I mean, like, in the dark it looks super cool. Plus the designs of some of the other cars just like awesome. Like, look at Rusch. His little square thingies on him, they're no longer like a light blue where they can barely be seen, but I mean, yeah, it still does make his design look pretty cool. That's why he's one of my favorite next gens, probably in the top 10 list. But this Rusch, his squares are a lot easier to notice, and they're also glow in the dark, so that makes him extra cool. For some reason, his eyes are like kind of yellowy, which I guess is because of the glow-in-the-dark paint, because I mean, all their eyes look a little yellowy. Rusch, kind of a little orange, I would say, but yeah, their eyes look a little odd. At first, many people were disappointed about like Cruz not really being different at all. Pretty much like the only difference was just her tires and that was it. But no, she's pretty different when you like have her glow in the dark, because I mean, if you positioned it this way, it would basically just look like a Thailand release of Cruz, except like a little lighter in the color, because regular Cruz is like kind of a darker yellow. This one's like lighter, sort of like Kirsten Marshall's color. So yeah, they did change her up a little bit, but not a lot. And McQueen, they made him look like a little more yellow, like have a little bit more yellow on him. The paint job they had him use here, like the Rusty's McQueen paint job, normally it's like a lot more orange than yellow. And I mean, yeah, he doesn't exactly look the coolest when he's not glowing, but when he's glowing, yeah, that looks legit. That looks so cool when it's glowing, like you guys just saw when I turned off the lights. And eventually it's gonna glow even more, or like not really anymore, but it's gonna glow even better once we get this out of the box, which will be right about now. Also, to save up a lot of time in the video, I didn't want to have to go through having to like rip off all the tape and plastic holding these cars to it. So, I mean, except for like this part, but alright. There we go. I got it open. Now let's get these cars out of the package. There we go. Oh God. There. So instead of there being just tape holding this down to make things even harder, I removed this ahead of time to save a lot of time in the video. Most likely, most of my viewers will be happy to not exactly waste too much time watching this video. Who knows? These cars are super cool, plus I'm reviewing like 4 of them, so this might take a little long, but I wouldn't want it to take even longer unless some of my viewers came to watch this video because they wanted to see me ripping tape off of the box, which most likely not really that common. Now, most likely in the comments, someone's gonna say that they came solely for watching the tape, but I'm not sure if anyone came to watch the rubber bands, but yeah, this is pretty annoying. Okay. This one on McQueen is not Cruz. It's not coming off. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to like do this and then with the scissors there. Alright. Yeah, do that and then cut it. Now let's do that on the other one. Hopefully that didn't get chipped there. And now let's get Mater out. Good. These are the cars out of the box, and man, they look really cool. Like, look at Rusch, and look at McQueen, and Cruz, and Mater. I didn't actually expect them to make Rusch of all next gens. I thought they would make, like, one of the more commonly used next gens, like maybe Tim Treadless, or, like, one of the next gens that has, like, a name of a NASCAR driver, like maybe Bubba Wheelhouse or Chase Racelet. I know they're making Ryan Inside Laney eventually, which is cool. I was expecting them to like pack one of Lightning's crew members in here. It's like kind of weird, like, oh yeah, Mater, oh yeah, McQueen, Cruz, Rusch. Well, I mean, I'm not really complaining about them adding him, because that was a pretty good choice. Out of all the next gens you could have added to have the like glowing design, he was one of the coolest designs to add. Also, I actually think this might be this color. They probably should have used that for this one. Because, I mean, yeah, he is a little metallic in the movie. Not too much, but I feel like they made him too blue here. He should definitely be a little bit more lighter and maybe a little bit more purple than blue. But back here, yeah, that color's, like, right. It's pretty much, like, the same color, but once again, this is a little bit more purple than that one. So yeah, pretty cool that they made Rusch. Plus, I don't really like when they give next gens that like have the NASCAR names, or like they're just have cool designs, so they're kind of overrated, like Tim Treadless was. Not really anymore, but who's the next gen that's gotten in a lot of packs? Oh yeah, Cam Spinner. Or maybe like, oh, here's who, Eric Breaker. But he actually would have looked really cool with like the glow racer thing, I would think, because his color scheme does actually look pretty glowy or like it would be meant to glow. Yeah, his color scheme looks like it would maybe be a glowing paint job, if you know what I mean by that. I'm surprised they didn't go with Eric Breaker and instead chose Will Rusch. In my opinion, he's a pretty underrated next gen. Like, he got released in 2020, and every other next gen got, like, I would say more hype than him. Like, oh yeah, Jim Reverick, for sure. Who else? Oh yeah, Nick Shift got a lot of hype. I wouldn't really say M-Fast Fong got a lot of hype, but yeah, this guy kind of got a little forgotten about, in my opinion. But I'm glad they're bringing him back. Plus, he never really got that much screen time in the movie either. He was just like stuck in the back of the race the whole time. Except for like that one shot in the movie where for some reason he's ahead of Bubba Wheelhouse. Alright, here are all of them out of the box. Let's just start in order from like here to there, I guess. Because usually I like saving, in my opinion, the best for last, which is Will Rusch. Not because he's like, I don't have anything against the main characters, it's just that like, these guys, it's pretty much just like red and yellow, blue, yellow, yellow, red. Here it's purple, yellow, blue, or like a teal. It's not that it's, you might think it's barely focused on with the teal, but no, it's also on his wheels, which I find super cool. But yeah, let's start with Mater first. Yeah, I don't exactly like this matte texture too much. I feel like Thailand should do a better job making the matte texture. China still, like the China releases managed to pull it off without making it be kind of a little uncomfortable to touch. Here's pretty good though. But yeah, here's Glow Racer Mater. I don't exactly know why he would be a glow racer, because he's not a racer, but I guess he would still be on the race track because he has a headset there. On his side, there's the Rusty's logo with the lightning bolt, which it's pretty cool that they added that on Mater. I feel like they should make more Team Lightning McQueen Maters, but maybe have him not be the crew chief. Because there's not really any Cars movie or Cars short where he's the crew chief, except Cars 2, and I find it kind of weird how they always make Mater the crew chief when in Cars 2, one of the main things that gets Lightning and Mater's friendship kind of like, I guess, held on, like, it's not really connected as much as it used to be. It's kind of like not really too much there anymore. Yeah, but you know what I mean. One of the main things in Cars 2 that makes Mater... Oh yeah, he got kicked out of Lightning's pit crew because he was horrible at being the crew chief, and I find it kind of funny how they always tend to make Mater the crew chief, but based off of Cars 2, he's proven to be a horrible crew chief. But I guess in 2023, 12 years after the release of Cars 2, it doesn't really matter too much. So yeah, Mattel, alright, whatever, have Mater be the crew chief. He's a main character, and yeah, you want a crew chief. Yeah, whatever, have it be Mater. All the yellow on him is glowing, I guess, a glowing part. I don't know if the back glows. I'm guessing that it does, because the lightning bolt and his engine glow, so the back must glow. Also good, they added his A113 license plate. I don't know what review it was, but in one of my more recent reviews, I don't know if it was up, I don't know if it got uploaded yet. Most likely it did, but in one of my recent reviews, they didn't add the A113 license plate, and I was kind of upset that they didn't add that. It's a pretty cool Easter egg. The entire back of Mater, like the tow cable and the hook and all that stuff, it's all yellow, it all glows. I don't really get how that could happen in the real Cars universe, but as long as it glows, that's good, because that's the entire purpose of these cars, to glow. And now, over here, he has the yellow tires with the cool red rims. It's a little, like, maroon here that which I like. And I'm surprised that they didn't make the other headlight glow too, and actually remember to keep that one out. Well, I mean, I guess they would have remembered that, because, like, every Mater variant or release has the light already being out. So yeah. Then here, the lightning bolt again, his headset. Alright. On to the next car. Let's put him over there, and yeah, Cruz was the next one. So here is Cruz. Not too different like Mater is or will Rusch, because those have like major changes. Oh wait, I really should have put Mater there. Now you see all the glow racers in the back. Cruz doesn't have that much changes to her. The other two have a lot. I mean, not the other two, the other three. Let's bring out the regular Cruz to compare her. Not really too many differences. But when it glows, oh yeah, there's a lot of differences there. Dinoco logo, both on the hood. Not really any difference with the color of the Dinoco logo. They should have, in my opinion, I feel like they should have put some red on there too. Not as much yellow and blue. They definitely should have added red. Or maybe even orange. But I feel that they should have kind of made her design a little bit more different, because I feel that it looks way too similar to the regular Cruz. But once again, as long as it glows very well, which, as we just experimented, I'm pretty sure it's the best at glowing. So yeah. I do like the fact that they made the yellow lighter instead of just making it the plain Cruz yellow. That's pretty cool. Maybe they should have made some of her stuff on her metallic, like they did here. Also, they didn't add her contingency sponsors. Yeah, they didn't add that, that's for sure. It's like right there, those stuff. They didn't add that. I don't know why, but most likely it's to not interfere with the glowing, because that part I'm pretty sure glows too, given the fact that it's yellow like the rest of her that glows, and maybe it'll look like it's a little dirty if you just saw random splotches on that side of her. Here's the back. They took off her rookie stripes, which makes a lot of sense. You probably wouldn't even be able to see them given how light Cruz is. Maybe they would even be a little darker than her. Here they're lighter than her though. But yeah, given the fact that Cruz has been racing for 6 years, yeah, those rookie stripes will be long gone. So I'm glad they remembered not to add them. And on this side, just the same Dinoco dinosaur, who for some reason is very skinny in the front, and in the back it looks like a balloon. But I guess it makes sense. I do like the fact that on this dinosaur it makes it so that it would have 2 front legs here and I guess a wheel for a leg there. And it's even cooler here because that wheel glows. Then the same Dinoco 51, and here is regular Cruz compared with Glow Racer Cruz. Now on to McQueen. Let's put them there and then have Cruz here, I guess. Here's... Wait, did I say Dinoco McQueen? Why do I feel like I just said Dinoco McQueen, not just McQueen? I really hope I didn't, because this looks nothing like Dinoco McQueen. But I might just be making things up. Most likely I am. Or not. But this isn't a review on Dinoco McQueen. This is a review on Glow Racer McQueen. So yeah, he's using the Rusty's McQueen paint job. All of them are Rusty's McQueen, but this is the more Rust-Ease McQueen than all the other Rusty's McQueens. There. That's a good angle. So yeah, they definitely changed up the color scheme a lot. The lightning bolt isn't even like orange, it's all yellow. Here it fades from yellow all the way to red to match McQueen's paint job, and then it's just a burgundy or maroon on the top. Yeah, I guess like a burgundy color, or yeah, something like that. And it has a fade going down, and also on the 95 and Rusty's logos, but not here, it's just all yellow. They did add the contingency sponsors on McQueen though. Kind of weird that they didn't on Cruz. But I guess that makes sense, because the red isn't gonna glow, only the yellow does. On his hood, there's the Rusty's logo. The lightning bolts are no longer in gray, or I guess silver, but yeah, they're now, everything's in yellow. And I'm glad they made the lightning bolts glow. It will kind of make, it wouldn't really make sense for them not to glow. Yeah, his teeth are a little yellow too, so that makes me think maybe his teeth will glow too. And his headlights will definitely glow. Over here, it's the same contingency sponsors, yellow tires, no light year to interfere with the glowing. Yeah, definitely not as much orange or red. They still did keep the burgundy, which now is more maroon. The lightning bolts have a tiny orange outline here, but I don't really see it anywhere there. I think then it turns to red. Now back here, that's different, which I really like, because if this is the Rusties McQueen, you have to add more Rusties than ever before. That didn't even make sense, but I don't know why they named this guy Rusties McQueen. But I do like the fact that they made it a lot bigger. And now the 95, unfortunately, is a little harder to notice, because here was like the orange 95 against charcoal headlight. But here it's white 95 against glowing yellow headlight. The bolts back here to have a spoiler there are glowing, which I'm not sure if they'll glow too well, but hopefully they do. Here it's the same Rusty's lightning bolt. Instead of it like fading here, they instead made it go all the way down, which I feel like it was a good decision to make more of him glow. Maybe make the window bars glow, or maybe have a spoiler be yellow, possibly even the whole back yellow, but that will probably make the headlights not stand out. I guess those aren't the headlights, they're the tail lights. But I've spent way too much time on him. Let's get to Will Rusch. Here he is. Let's get Will Rusch. Bam. There he is. There's the glow racer. I'm not sure why they added orange there, but apparently it also, well, it's not fully orange, but I don't know why his eyes are a little orangish here, but apparently it also affected his pupils, because they're no longer blue, they're green. I don't know what eye color he has in the movie, but I'm pretty sure it is green. So at least that's accurate. But that was such a minor thing to notice. And who would notice a minor thing rather than noticing this? Look at how cool that is. His toupee on his roof is no longer black, like that consistency with all the vinyl toupee racers, all of them having a black toupee. Now it's a glowing yellow toupee, which is pretty cool. There was never a 76 up there in the movie, so I'm glad they didn't add one here or there. There's a vinyl toupee here in the triangle logo. Pretty cool logo they chose for this, because it doesn't exactly look like all the other next gens modified, cooler looking logos, like they've been upgraded, all next generation logos. For example, like here's Danny Swervez. They kind of simplified the octane gain, having it be kind of smaller there, just in a straight line, and then they just put OG everywhere for octane gain. Here it kind of looks like it says go, but yeah, if you put them like this, octane gain. There's many other next gen racers that look like that. Like, for example, here's Aaron Clocker. Yeah, he's one of my rarest cars. given the fact that this is China Aaron Clocker. So yeah. His revolting logo right there, it does look upgraded. Sort of modernized the logo. Actually, I think it's the same logo, but they made it smaller in the silver area. They covered Aaron Clocker in plus and I guess positive and negative signs for the batteries, since I'm pretty sure revolting is batteries. I'm glad they made this one stand out from the rest to make Will Rusch stand out more, and now he stands out even more with the glowing paint job. He has yellow squares going all throughout him with that checkerboard kind of pattern. Here it's the 76 with the yellow on the top half, and then with the stripes for the 76 on the bottom half. A smaller vinyl toupee logo there. Once again, the fading from light purple then to dark purple. Will Rusch has such a cool design, in my opinion. Definitely one of the cooler next gens. Not really just the typical blue, green next gen. I like those ones that stand out, like the orange ones, the pink ones like flipped over, maybe some brown or maroon like maybe Sheldon Shifter or Aaron Clocker. Oh yeah, and of course my second favorite next gen, Harvey Rodcap, with his cool silver kind of paint job, but not too silver, just the right amount of silver. And in the movie he looks kind of charcoal, but then in some of his close-up views it's shown that he is a little metallic, so I feel like Mattel did a perfect job representing this. Not exactly so much with his Thailand release, but yeah, they hit it spot on with the China release. And I feel like this is what color they should have made Will Rusch, but either way they still look super cool. This guy really stands out with the Glow Racer paint job. Purple here, yellow there. The teal, well, I mean, that's not really teal. Sort of like cyan, light blue color in the tire. Then, oh no. They added his rookie stripes. Come on, Mattel. This guy's been racing for 6 years. There's no way he would still have his rookie stripes. Yeah, he's definitely not one of the next gens who didn't have their rookie stripes. Like, I believe that definitely Tim Treadless doesn't have his rookie stripes, but I believe that Nick Shift also doesn't have his rookie stripes in the movie, but then on the diecast they still added them. Yeah, so these little orange stripes there shouldn't be on this guy, because if they were actually going for a more realistic paint job for him, he started racing in 2017, maybe even 2016. One of those 2 years. I don't really know when Cars 3 is meant to take place, because the movie was in like summer 2017. So yeah, I guess 2017. Over here, the 76. Oh, I didn't actually notice there's contingency sponsors. My hand just went there because I was just talking about them on McQueen. But Yeah, they did add them, but they kind of camouflage with the rest. This is going to look super cool when there's the individual glowing. Then there's this bottom part that glows, the exhaust, and then here, this vinyl tube is gonna glow. That's gonna look super cool. Maybe even that light blue will glow. Now, let's test out how these guys actually glow in the dark. They are called the glow racers after all. We've already tested them out to see that they do in fact glow, but how do they glow during the individual thing? Let's test that out right now. So here's McQueen right there. Yeah, there is a little bit of light, but yeah, he is definitely glowing right there. It doesn't really look, oh yeah, now it looks good. But yeah, it doesn't exactly look the most yellow. It actually kind of looks green on him. But yeah, all the yellow glows. Oh wait, I don't think the bolts holding a spoiler are glowing. Alright. Let's see how he glows here. Oh yeah, that looks a whole lot better. Now you can really see how they glow. You can even see Will Rush's spoiler in the background glowing. You can see the 95, the lightning bolt, the rusties. 95 on the top. Lightning bolt on the hood. Yeah, that rusties definitely glows. And yeah, the whole lightning bolt glows too. Pretty cool design they did for him, making a whole lot of him glow. Like, look at this. It looks like it's just McQueen decals floating in the air. It doesn't even look like he's there. There. Now you can't see Will Rush. All you can see is McQueen. Definitely pretty cool how these guys glow in the dark. Now let's test out Cruz, who, yeah, she's pretty different. You would say that like when they're not glowing in the dark, yeah, many people thought, oh god, it's just the regular Cruz again. Super boring, Mattel, what have you done? But no, this is actually really cool at how this glows. I guess the packaging wasn't really too far off with how they displayed her green glow. Because yeah, that does look accurate. Yeah, that looks really cool. The Dinoco logo's there, and then the 51 right there. Dinoco on the spoiler. Dinoco 51 with the dinosaur who has a wheel for a leg for some odd reason. It wouldn't exactly work with the floating Cruz decals in the air. I guess it would be like Cruz, but just with black traces of the decals. Yeah, it doesn't really work too much for her with the floating decals. There's not exactly too much Cruz floating decals, but you can make it look like she has a bite taken out of her. But you know who does have floating decals? Mater. I know you guys probably saw him behind Cruz's tire there. But yeah, Mater glows really well too. His green is definitely lighter than the other ones. On the engine there, that's like pretty oh. If I do this, now it looks like Mater's entire front disappeared. Oh yeah, it definitely looks like that. Now it's back. Now it's gone again. There's the headlight, which does actually glow pretty well. And yeah, the eyes do glow on all of them. The headlight on Mater glows. The side glows. The entire tow cable glows. And yeah, that stuff on the back does glow. Unfortunately, the A113 doesn't glow. But I mean, that's such a small decal. I don't blame them for not making that glow. That will probably be very complicated to make such little text glow. Now here, there's his side with the floating Mater decals now, with the Rusty's bolt, Rusty's, the tow cables, his engine, the window. Actually, no, that's not the windows. That's the engine that's glowing. And then the tires. That's Mater. Now, time for Will Rusch. There he is. Actually, this guy does have the lightest green, but I didn't want to, spoil it ahead of time. This guy also glows pretty well. In fact, I would say he's the second best at glowing behind Cruz, because, I mean, the entire Cruz glows. Wow, that looks so cool glowing in the dark. I didn't notice that in the box, because then it just looks like the back of Will Rusch is fading into, no glowing. Or maybe regular Will Rusch is fading into a ghost. It looks something like that. But yeah, that vinyl toupee does glow. Unfortunately, the blue doesn't glow, but that will probably make the vinyl toupee get lost. So, yeah, it will probably be better for it not to glow. Yeah, those little squares make it look like he's fading from not glowing into really glowing, because those little squares do fade into purple and yellow again. His bumper's glowing. The 76 glows. Unfortunately, the stripes on the 76 can't really, they're not really picking up that much on the camera, or even in real life, because they kind of camouflage with the little squares. Yeah, the toupee glows a whole lot, so does the spoiler. Oh yeah, here you can definitely see the fade. He's just covered in squares. The 76 is glowing, all the squares, the tires, and then let's see the, oh. Well, the back doesn't really glow that much, except for, I don't really know. I'm pretty sure that's the headlights that's glowing. I don't know what that is. But yeah, the back doesn't glow as much. When I look this way, it just looks like there's two little things in the air with a floating spoiler. Alright. Let me get all the glowing cars here. Let's get Cruz there. And then let's put Mater there. Yeah, these guys glow super well. I was not expecting that. Alright. This video has taken pretty long at this point. This is most likely one of the longest videos on my channel. But yeah, it deserves it. These cars are so cool. Probably one of the coolest sidelines I've ever seen, other than maybe the NASCAR line. Also, I wasn't really sure what to expect. And the lights are going on in right about now. Sorry if that might have blinded some of the viewers there, but yeah, these cars are one of the coolest sidelines I've ever seen, other than the NASCARs, and I wasn't really sure what to expect when I first heard about glow racers. I wasn't sure if it would kind of be like the neon racers, where it's just highlights of the car glowing, or maybe like some other cars with more decals on them. More of the car is glowing. Maybe they'll be a little metallic. I really didn't know what to expect for glow racers, but then when I started seeing them, they were pretty cool. And seeing them in person is even better. But I'm gonna end off the video now. It's pretty long. This might not get that many views. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like the video by pressing the thumbs up icon, and watch my other videos if you're also a huge fan of cars. And I will see you in my next review. Goodbye.